important then, whether I'm in Mindanaoan or Visay or Luzon, my nation. And the nation is for the sake of the world. The seed is the family. The love between a man and a woman can create a prosperous nation, something everybody wants. Everybody wants development and prosperity. Father is saying it's linked to the way love is used. Directly, not indirectly. We want prosperity, yes. Well, look what happens when we misuse love. Family breakdown. How do families break down? Love is misused. Husband cheat on wife, wife cheat on husband. They divorce. That's the main reason families break down. And when families break down, it is expensive. Costs taxpayers in England £50 billion a year. And the cost is rising. This is a little bit old. This is 2 years old, 3 years old now. Families break up, what? Subsidized housing. Crime increases. Health care, more. The most important factor for the health of a baby is its weight, the weight of a baby that is born. Babies that are born in two-parent families weigh more than babies born outside a two-parent family. And that indicates the health of the child from the get-go, from the first breath. Social care, disrupted education, and the costs are rising. This is the example that I use in America because I'm an American. So for me to criticize my country is okay, but if you criticize my country, Motor City, Industrial Park, Detroit, the city declared bankruptcy because families break apart, violent crime, drugs, sex goes rampant. It's destructive. Love between a man and a woman will build world peace for future generations. World peace. This is the Roman Empire. Wine, women, and orgies. Study it. Go back and look at those. Read something from Google. And you'll see, wow. And same with the Greek civilization. Then Lord Sachs is here. He is the chief rabbi of the Jewish community in England. Of course, Prince Charles is giving him, it's called the Templeton Prize. After he received it, he had a long speech. I took a little bit. The decline and fall of both the Greek and Roman empires was attributed to falling birth rates because nobody wanted the responsibility of being children. They did not have birth control. They did not have abortion. So they just brought the baby that they did not want to the bathhouse. I read this and I cried. Mass baby graves under the Roman bathhouse. And Roman bathhouse was very popular. Archaeologists. How old is this baby? In America, again, because I'm American, abortions since Roe versus Wade, 60 million abortions. 2/3 of the population of the country. This is the Mughal Empire, the Muslim Empire in India. It was a very big empire, but they brought into this empire, this is the court of Akbar inside, they brought wine and women. In fact, some of the kings, Mughal kings, married prostitutes. And that empire collapsed. And this is the Han Dynasty. Emperor Wu built a great empire. But did it last? When he died, fighting between his wife and concubine, concubine means another woman he's having sex with, it's not his wife. These two women fought. the empire collapsed. Therefore, from this day forward, we are not looking in the back to judge and accuse and to be judgmental. We don't have that attitude. From this day forward, we're looking into the future. We cannot change the past, but we can make a bright future. What if you come from a difficult background? You can make your life better. And if you come from a good background, you can damage your life very easily. So background doesn't matter. Whatever your background, you need to look forward, understand, and practice what Solomon calls absolute sense. Look at life through the windshield, not the rear view mirror. Solomon said absolute sex means first maintaining sexual purity prior to getting married. This is the spirit of movement among young people. We cannot solve the issue unless we also educate adults. Secondly, fidelity and love between husband and wife. This is it for faith, peace, festival, the blessings that we're doing. So we're addressing both issues. Absolute sex. Before marriage, no sex. After marriage, no sex. And you'll wait and pause and people will laugh and say, wow. You can play with them a little bit. Don't be too quick to let it sink in. No sex after marriage. No sex outside of marriage. So it means you're practicing for marriage by not having sex. The good news is that if you make a new start, you still get the benefits of the pure lifestyle. It's never too late. Don't discourage anyone. Don't criticize or put them down. And the rough road behind you, but whatever your past, you have a spotless future ahead of you. Look to the future. Don't look at the past. I pledge to remain pure until marriage as the best preparation for being faithful in marriage. Purity is the best preparation, not cohabitation. Purity is the best preparation for marriage. Absolute sex. In my case, I'm a married man, so I say, how many women can I have sex with because I'm married? One, my wife. And to make the point really strong, I say, how many women can I not have sex with? And then you say, well, there's 7.4 billion people. Half are women. 3.7 billion women I cannot have sex with if I'm faithful to my wife. Wow. Then, oh, yeah. So, you practice for marriage before you get married by being pure. The best preparation for marriage is sexual self-control. Because you're practicing living for the sake of not yourself, but someone else, your future spouse. Marriage is a public commitment to be faithful and to sacrifice. So is purity. That's what we're doing. We're asking young people to make a public commitment. So I hope that you can find some way to even print plastic cards real cheaply and hand them out. So send me the artwork. It's your best wedding gift. So the next series of slides you don't have, because there's just too many of them, and you don't need to go through it. But what I'm trying to do in the next series of slides is to show them there are lots and lots and lots of young people throughout Asia, under Dr. Young's vision, that are participating, the government leaders like that, the parents like that, the students like that. Let's make it happen together. So we look at Asia, Dr. Young in Thailand. This is the Buriram Stadium. It's a soccer stadium. It's a professional soccer. You can't walk on the field because the grass is too expensive. Don't touch the grass. Okay, sit in the chairs. 5,000 young people came. Wow, for love. Wow. Some people walk on the ground. And they made the Pure Love Pledge. They're very happy. We had one lady in Nepal, when she was young, she made the Pure Love Pledge. Later she became a principal. We brought her to Bangkok. She said, when I made this pledge, then, oh, my mind is clear. I don't have to think, yes, no, yes, no. No, I made a pledge. I made a commitment. Finished. Look forward. Make the determination and keep it. Then you don't have to think about it. And throughout Thailand, these are the young people, the Pure Love team that goes out where they make it. These are college students. Wow. These are government leaders. When we launched the Pure Love campaign last year, we've got the religious leaders, other religious leaders, the governors, Dr. Legg. Wow. Dr. Young is there. The government is supporting us. Wow, don't you know, Pure Love, you have to go quickly. These are, even just last week, they're still doing it. Governors are there. Philippines. You know this one, of course. Martinez. And this is what year? This is the fourth one. We're on the eighth one now. And you've got current pictures. I've got some recent pictures of the other ones. In Taiwan, 300,000 people. These are the religious leaders. Dr. Young is there. More religious leaders. And when the religious leaders spoke out, then the politicians spoke out. We had 18 legislators on stage. We don't want to change this bill, 927. It's going to equate same-sex marriage with heterosexual marriage. We don't like it. We don't think it's healthy for society. India, we're doing a national tour. We're not doing that much in India, but I can't leave it out. You can, because it's not so important. Just cut out this slide. Malaysia, this is Women's Federation program. This was all sponsored by the government. The government paid for these conferences. We just came and taught. Indonesia, 2,000 students, leading French leaders. Cambodia, big work in Cambodia. This is the Royal School of Administration, the government training for government officers. Please come and teach. Dr. Young is here. Sri Lanka, working with the United Nations, 9 provinces in 9 days, 3,000 young people. Nepal, 434 schools and colleges. We set up a team to create the curriculum. We're using it now. Professional principal, professional curriculum writer. He owns 5 colleges in Nepal, Ambassador for Peace. Ministry of Education, yes, we like this program. We brought 59 school principals to Bangkok. They said, please come to our school. So we have people, you're the future leaders, and they always say yes, because they're told that. You're the leaders of the future. I don't like that. It's not a graduate school. And then what is it? Today you are the leaders. Because the issue of purity is a young people issue, not old. I'm not going to change. I'm an old man sitting in my ways. I love my wife. You know, don't worry about me. But it's a young person issue. This is the issue of the fall. The fall is the young person's problem issue. So when young people take a clear stand, we can solve the fall. God was waiting for Adam and Eve to respond. Do not eat. Nothing. Did God want silence? Do not eat Adam and Eve. Oh, they're not talking to you. Already they're talking. You are the leaders in the proper use of human sexuality. Listen, purity is patriotism for young people. You're not the president of the country. You're not a senator. You're not the CEO. You don't own a newspaper. You're not the principal of a school or the president of the university. So how are you going to be patriotic? Purity is patriotism. Build on the religious heritage by finding common ground. What is the common ground? Living for the sake of others. All religions. It's already there. All religions honor marriage. It's already there. Let's build on the common ground. Sometimes in God, that's it. Basically, at the end, you just say thank you very much. Questions or? And then, when people read the pledge, you saw me this morning, I do that all the time, but the two people that were reading it, who was that? They were a little bit surprised because I stopped them and I yelled at them. Normally, I meet them ahead of time, at least half an hour, and I practice with them. And I tell them, I'm going to stop you, I'm going to ask you to do it again, and I'm going to do it 3 times, because I want people to realize, I want the audience. And also I tell them, you have to almost yell. Because if you're the pure love pledge, then the audience, the pure love pledge, they won't go more than you. They'll always go less than you. The pure love pledge. But you have to scream. You have to coach the two people to believe. You know, the pure love pledge! Wow, they wake up and, wow, this is serious. All of those things. So work with the two people ahead of time. We didn't have time today, but normally I usually do. And I'll practice, they'll love it, but they'll get out of themselves. They're like the volcano, right?